Well, hello again, Red Wing fans. Welcome back to another edition of Red Wing Boots. So anyway, sorry, didn't mean to be so corny. So anyway, what we have here is the Red Wing 2958 Hawthorne Muleskinner Blacksmith. And these are actually the ones I sort of wanted, but I later found out that what I really wanted was the 2960s, which I do have. They're brand new and I don't want to wear them because I got them at an excellent price and they are worth a lot in my opinion. So let me tell you a few things about this. This is Hawthorne Muleskin leather, and these look like antique brass eyelets, which I prefer the chrome nickel, because they just look more cool. But these are cool because they look a little more, I guess, low-key, not as ostentatious, you know, a little more subtle. They blend in real nicely. You know, I have my 8113 Muleskin Iron Rangers that have the silver, the metal nickel eyelets, and so that's kind of what I'm used to. But yeah, these are pretty cool. You know, they are, now that I look at them, they are just a little more subtle. Comes with flat wax laces, which is kind of nice. I like that. Essentially, these are, I've been told they were built on the number 8 last, which is I think the same as the Beckmans. So basically these are Beckmans, suede Beckmans. But it has the cool nitrile cork sole, which I really like a lot because it just seems like it's more rubbery. And I know I've talked about how the Vibram Mini Lug 430, you know, it has, I get it, it has traction, it's better traction in snow and possibly in rain. But where I live, it doesn't rain or snow. And it just seems like it's a little more cushiony, these nitrile corks. And they really last a long time. Oh my gosh, my Iron Rangers, they are from 2014, so that makes them, what, 8 years old, and they have barely any wear. I mean, I don't wear them all the time, but the heels are, you know, pretty worn. But then the forefoot, the main sole is just has so much more wear left, and so they're super durable, and I think they're a little more cushiony. But again, I don't like those. I noticed that the mini lugs, they seem to be a little slipperier on smooth surfaces, like in the mall, you know. So they just seem like they don't. Yeah, anyway, these are great. So I like that they are suede, of course, or rough out. But I was really looking for, which I didn't really realize, is the 2960s, because that is called camel suede. So it's still a blacksmith, but it's just a lighter, not oiled suede, I guess you can call it. Suede meaning it's got the, you know, the fiber, the hairs, I guess. And then apparently there's a 9162, which is the same as this 2958, but it has all eyelets with no speed hooks, which, you know me, I love my speed hooks now that I know how to use them. So even though it's only got 3 rows of speed hooks, it sure does still make it easier to get in and out of quicker. You know, I don't have to lace them back so far. I just basically, unwind them, I guess you could say. And then there's one called the 3344. And the 3344, I suppose, is the most recent of these 4. I think the 2958, it says they were from 2014, March 2014 manufactured. I don't know if that was introduced in 2015 or the end of 2014, but anyway, not sure what catalog it was in. But these were Europe onlys, pretty sure, like Europe or Japan or something. And so I've seen people wear them, and, but anyway, so I like these because these are the next best things to the 2960s. Paid a pretty penny for these crazy things, for used ones, you know. They were barely used. If you notice, the way I can tell if it's been used a lot is if you look at the heel, and that little ridge on the heel, if that thing is still pronounced, you know, like it was barely any wear on it. There actually the little ridge was not worn out. So that means that these things were, you know, like I've already put some wear on them. I've only worn them for like 3 or 4 days so far, all day. Now the threads, I don't remember. I think they were still a little bit torn, a little bit worn out, but not too bad. But if you look at that texture, so the texture is still there. It's not smooth. So these were pretty new. But check it out. Oh, this. So there was there is still actually. So I don't know if this guy paid $289 for these. Man, that's a lot for a pair of used shoes. But, you know, I don't know if that $289 was written on there. It looks, probably was like in a store, you know, like sometimes like Nordstrom or some of those places are, they'll write that on the bottom, like maybe they were returns. And then they took them and then they put $289 on it. I'm not sure. So that's a lot of money for a used pair of boots, but you know, these are super rare and they're super popular. So yeah, I like them. They're cool, but you know what I noticed? These were pretty narrow. Man, when I put my foot in, it's like, geez, not super narrow. Like not, I mean, I would say just a little bit less than a D, not quite a C, like C/D. So I had to stretch them, and I still need to stretch them a little more. They're just not as comfortable as, like I've had some Beckmans that were a little bit more, comfortable for being 9s. But the 8 last does run a bit narrow, in my opinion. I guess compared to the ones I do have is the 4597s, and those are of course it's it's like a Beckman, but it is it has the Munson last. That's what I'm so used to, the Munson last. Oh my gosh, you know, I rave about that Munson last. So that's by far the most comfortable, the Munson last. But these are number 8s, or the number 8 last, which is the, what is it, the Beckman. Basically it's a Beckman, suede Beckman, I suppose, with the nitrile cork sole. So Beckmans of course have the Vibram half sole. I don't know what the name of the number, but yeah, it's a little more durable as far as like water resistant, because that middle section of the Beckmans of course is leather, and it kind of looks like it rots out quicker. But anyway, so yeah, cool. Like these things. These are the next best things. You know, I like my Muleskinners and Rough Outs, and this might be my summer shoe. Although I do have a pair of the 4632s? Yeah, 4632s, and I've already reviewed that. Those are the Munson Chukkas with it has the cap toe. And yeah, so I hope you like these. They're cool. Look out for the other ones. They are the 2960s, 9162s, and 3344s. Those are basically the same muleskin leather. And the 2960 is the I guess it's called what is it, camel suede. So those are the differences. I don't have all of them, and I probably won't, but pretty much I'll stop with these. But I may brush these out, which I rarely do, and I did wash the car in them, and it's splashed all over the leather, so it's like water spots. So I'm debating, because I never, you know me, I never condition, or I might brush occasionally. But these I might brush out just to make them a little bit lighter. I don't want them so dark. I like the lighter leather. So even though it gets dirty. Anyway, hey, thanks for stopping by again, and I'll try and review some more shoes that I haven't put up yet. But again, thanks a lot, and here we have the Red Wing 2958, and these were in March 2014, so like I said, I don't know, they might be 2015 introduced in the catalog. Hawthorne Muleskin, smooth leather. Again, these look a little more dressier, if I could say, than the Iron Rangers, because the cap toe just makes it a little bit more bulkier and not as, these are less of, I guess these are more unobtrusive without that cap toe. So yeah, great. It's got and it's a little cleaner, I guess. It doesn't have the external heel counter. Just noticed that. So a little bit more, the heel counter is a little smaller. Doesn't go so far over as the Iron Ranger. Cool. Hey, thanks for sticking around.